Let's go.
Well, so let's start this last webinar of today. Thank you, Merops 360, Carles and Paula, to be with us. Also for the participants like Hotel El Camí, they are listening also the webinar. I think that now is really, really interesting and a use case that a lot of tourism SMEs will be interested in. So please, Paula, when you want.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everybody. So we're happy to chat and to talk a little bit about how virtual reality and immersive content can help the tourism industry. So let's get into it. A little bit about us. So we are Merops 360. We are a company based in Amulster, near Rails. And what we do is we use immersive content and virtual reality to generate new experiences, and with that help our clients to communicate with innovative content. The services that we offer are 360 degrees photography and also video, virtual tours creation, virtual reality, and also on the sound atmosphere, ambisonic and binaural sound recording, so it can give you a full experience, not only with visuals, but also with the sound. These are some of the equipments and a little bit of examples, so you guys can visualize a little bit what all this lingo means. So from virtual reality glasses, also to tactile sort of screens where you can experience the whole experience that we designed by touching the screens, etc. So in terms of our team, so we are a very multidisciplinary team, specializing in the creation of this type of content with over 10 years of experience. Here are us. So we have Carles, who is our founder and CEO, and is also a photographer and a VR content creator. We have Patricia, who is a neuroeducator, a screenwriter, and also creative. Myself, which I'm more on the marketing advising side. Ricard, who is our audiovisual director. Claudia, that works with the production and assisting us on the productions, and also Javier, who is a documentary photographer. In terms of clients, they are very varied. We have a lot of them within the tourism sector, but it's a bit more broad than that. And it ranges from small companies also to public administrations and also multinationals. Sorry, here. Okay, so we're going to give you some examples of how VR and also immersive content can help the tourism sector with some case studies and work that we've done for some clients. And I hope that you guys can enjoy it and also can give you some ideas of how to maybe apply this to your own company or to your own sector, and maybe start a conversation with us of new ideas that we can also generate from these ones. So the first aspect that we want to talk about this type of technology is how we can help to develop aspects of marketing and promotion within tourism. So one example is the work that we did for La Siesta campsite, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit. You guys can always see all this work on our website. I'll give you the link at the end, is merops360.com. But here you can have an idea of the type of experience that you can generate. You can allow guests to see before deciding if they want to visit your hotel or your campsite. Give them an idea of what it looks like so they can start getting the experience before coming and generate also some excitement about it. This was a very complete project. For them, was very important that it was a faithful representation of how the site looks like, the place in itself, and to be very transparent about the state of the facilities, the accessibility of it, how you could, navigate through the space, giving you a real idea of what it's like to be there. Right, so you can also visit the bungalows where you get to stay. Also with some information about the rooms. You can also have the map of how the room looks like. So again, it's a very complete representation of what this type of technology can do for your company or for your hotel or for your place. Then another one that we want to also show you is the work that we did for El Cami, which I think are present here on this conversation also, as part of the resetting program. So for them, it's a similar work that we did. You can get the whole navigation throughout the space, see all the areas, all the rooms. And then eventually you can also visit the rooms itself. And in this case, you can also have the option of booking your reservation through a link present within the map or within this immersive space, right? So this is also a powerful marketing tool that can be used in this case. Moving forward, another example is the work that we did for the viewpoints of Salou. There is a video that I'm going to leave here on the background to you guys. I don't think you can hear the sound, but you can just have an idea. Make it full screen. So the idea was to do a video, so it's a immersive experience, but in motion, let's say. So you can do the whole route of the viewpoints of Salou as if you were there. So it was very important for this client also to give the sensation of what it feels like to visit this tourism sightseeing place. Also to showcase that it's really easy to access, that even if you have a disability or you're on a wheelchair, you can visit the space. There is not necessarily a barrier for you not to visit. And also for them was important to be able to display this material on trade shows or public events that they attended to. I'll fast forward a little bit. So you get to experience the whole scenario and the whole look and feel. Also following here this the protagonist, let's say, of the video, and feel like you're actually there with them. Another aspect also that the use of the technology can help to promote is heritage. So historic places. In terms of, medieval towns or even places within the town that you want to highlight somehow. I'm going to show you the work that we did for San Pereira de Reus Priory. So this is very interesting because we did, the whole outside of the church. Of course, you have the visualization of it, but with this technology, we are able also to reconstruct some historical material that doesn't exist anymore. So I'm going to show you, this is what it looks like currently, okay? And then by using a 360 degrees photograph of this current space, plus photographs and drawings from what it used to look like before, we were able to recreate this space virtually. And also show something that doesn't exist anymore and how this was changing throughout the years. So how, all the statues and paintings were changing with time. And you can even, click and see, so the paintings with some information about what used to be there. Also some statues that don't exist anymore or are in museums right now. So you can get a better idea of what this looked like before, and we believe it's a very powerful tool to also be able to travel back in time and be able to experience this material in a different way. We also made this available on 65 inches screen at the Art Museum. That is available as a tactile screen that you can browse the same thing that you do on your laptop, but you can do it with a touch screen and click to see this material. Also, is a technology that allows you to promote natural spaces. So, you know, Catalonia and Spain is full of, you know, natural landscapes that are very beautiful, and not everybody can get access to it sometimes. So this is also a possibility to see these places without leaving your house, or if for some reason you're not able to, you know, to climb up and see it, you can also experience this and get to know these places in a different way. Okay. Awesome. Continuing, another option is to use immersive content to promote cultural events and holidays throughout the year. The main benefit of this is, of course, you can have access to it 365 days a year. You know, sometimes the activities happen on specific times that not everybody can be in town to see it. And also, it can have get people interested in attending to these events if you have this type of material to be displayed. So this is an example that we did for the Correfocs of Salou. So you can visit it a little bit even from your house and see how the festivities were. See everybody. Then, so also it allows you to be sightseeing from home, as we mentioned a little bit, so you can visit, you know, museums, do virtual tours from the comfort of your house. And this is an example that we did for a museum in Reus. So you can also attach different types of media to this type of material. So in this case, we have a video, like a presentation video. Then you can start your visit. You can navigate however you feel like. You decide on your own time and pace. You don't have to be in a rush or be worried if it's going to be crowded or not. And you get access to the information of videos and also audio. So the possibilities are only infinite. It depends a little bit on your creativity. And this is also what we like to work on with the clients, is to find the best way of show this experience to them and to be able to adapt their ideas with the technology that we use and be able to generate an experience that is really remarkable and unforgettable. So all in all, what we're seeing is that the use of VR and immersive content helps to maintain or to create the tourist interest in the destination. So it's a very powerful tool, and also can help the tourists to make good decisions before traveling. We all know that bad planning can, you know, ruin your vacations or make a different experience for you. So we believe that these are tools that can be used in a way of enhancing the whole tourist experience. In a way, it also democratizes tourism, as it gives access to spaces and to places to people with less financial resources that cannot make that trip or visit that specific space for any reason that is related to financial resources. Also, one of the main benefits that we're seeing a lot, that we work a lot with our clients in terms of accessibility. So of course, it does remove the barriers for people with disabilities, and especially on places that are very hard to reach, that have difficult access. It's something that you can still provide somehow the experience of being on that place in a different form. But it also allows you to visit places with restrict states of conservation or protection, right? So you can still make it available to public, even though it might have some sort of restriction in terms of being a protected area or something that is under construction, and this type of situations that you can have. It promotes sustainable tourism, so it reduces over-tourism as well, for the same reasons that I was mentioning before. So sometimes you can only allow a certain number of people to visit certain places because of protection and to preserve that space. So you can also provide this experience in a different way with this technology, and also eventually helps you to reduce the carbon footprint. in a way, it also expands the market, because especially for the new generations and generations that are used to having technology on their day-to-day life, so you can create really experiences that can connect with these people and make it the destinations attractive to them, especially, young people, generation Y and Z, millennials, or anyone really that enjoys innovation and technology can be really attractive to them. Also, another option is for the tourism offices itself to showcase those spaces within their offices, like as an example here. So again, it's not because a special place is closed during a specific time within your city that you cannot still showcase it somehow to your visitors and still get their interest, or maybe coming back in another year when the temporary works are over, etc., etc. And also, we believe that VR glasses as a tourist attraction can be very interesting, and it still gives them like a very good and unforgettable experience. And that's it in general. Thanks a lot for your time. I don't know if anyone has questions. Feel free to let us know. But also, you can reach out to us at any time on info@merops360.com. And I encourage you to visit our website to navigate and to actually browse yourself and do all these visits, virtual visits of these clients that we showed you. And yeah, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Carlos. Your presentation is perfect. So thank you for your effort. I had prepared 10 questions, but honestly, you have asked all of them because your explanation was completely right to the topic of this webinar. So I will do one funniest thing, that is, please, Hotel Kami, can you explain your experience with Merops about the work, the job, and the result?
Yeah, I want to say we need that service because we need to, when the customers come here, we need to leave reception and show to the customers all of the spaces like parking or like room, and we need to go out to reception. And with this service, we solution this problem, and we can show the customer all the spaces, and we don't need to get out of reception. Was the principal need we have.
Yes. Okay, so how many days did you spend to prepare all this content?
We talk about the spaces with Carlos, which we show a map and we explain a little bit with telephone. And then we stay 2 days. We spend 2 days for make the pictures, and maybe we spend 2 days more for a little bit change and edit all this material.
Okay, so do you recommend to other tourism SMEs to contract this kind of services? Do you think it's a real different way to sell your services and your hotel? And do you think that this will make difference?
Yeah, we recommend. They make a great job, and I think is a great thing for the tourist sector and the other sectors too.
Yeah, thank you so much to the Hotel Kami staff and managers. I know, Carlos, if you want to say something before we end this webinar.
Sorry?
Carlos? I'm not sure if Carlos can hear us.
Yeah, I think we can hear him.
Okay, so otherwise doesn't matter. So I'm not sure, Carlos, if you want to say something, just do like this. or do you like this to kill me? Okay, no. don't
The audio
worry,
is not working, maybe.
Don't worry. So Paula explained very well what your company does and your results. And thank you so much for the videos and the picture, because it's also very representative about your work, job, and evolution for these kind of companies. Paula, thank you so much for your explanation. I think it's really useful, and we will share all this content in the EU project recycling platform and also to our social networks, because I think that this kind of webinars are really, really interesting for a lot of tourism SMEs that need digitalization. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Sergio. Bye. Have a good day. Bye-bye.